All right, let's get cooking. Welcome to the latest edition of Chin Check Sports Radio. I'm your host, JD. I want to thank you all for taking the time out to join us. And as always, we welcome any suggestions, feedback, comments, and criticisms, which improves the quality of our program, which ultimately improves your listening experience. Before we get started, I want to send all of you thank you for your tremendous support. People are slowly but surely finding out about who we are and what we do. They enjoy and respect the passion with which we speak. But as we always say here at Chin Check Sports Radio, we do this because we love it, as we are simply sharing our passion with you all as we continue to build our listening army to take over the world. Well, definitely wasn't expecting this out of Dallas Cowboys camp, as we are rapidly approaching the regular season and the Cowboys' 2023 season opener at NFC East rival, the New York Giants. We hadn't really planned on doing a broadcast about the Cowboys until after that game, because you know that we are your go-to on YouTube for Dallas Cowboys coverage throughout the season as well as the off-season. We know we also really didn't do a draft. I know we tweeted about it, but we were okay with some of the players that the Cowboys drafted. They definitely filled in a lot of needs. Unfortunately, third-round pick DeMarvion Overshawn out of Texas, who showed a lot of potential, a lot of speed during the preseason games, tore his ACL and now is out for the season. And of course, he clearly was up on the depth chart, so that's definitely a blow to the team. But again, I find it funny how all their hopes are pinned on this rookie, which goes to show you that the other linebackers who they had, clearly they were not comfortable with him. But we really like this kid. He showed a lot of flash potential, speed, power, explosiveness, and that's just pure athleticism, which is what guys are really relying on in the preseason versus actually learning how to become a pro or play as a professional. So we wish the kid a speedy recovery. Hopefully, we figure this is going to be a 2-year project because he's going to miss his rookie season, maybe take another year to get back fully. So we should see the best of this kid hopefully by 2025. So young man, we wish you the best of luck. But that's not why we are doing this particular broadcast. We're doing this broadcast because while taking a quick nap last week, some good buddies of mine, Lee and Sherrod, were sending text messages back and forth that the Dallas Cowboys traded for former San Francisco first round and number 3 overall pick, Trey Lance. So now that definitely was rather shocking. If you follow the San Francisco 49ers, the Trey Lance experiment was not going according to plan, trading 3 first-round draft picks, and the young man clearly not working out. The San Francisco 49ers team going to 2 straight NFC championships, and on the way there, beat the Dallas Cowboys in consecutive years, 1 in Dallas and 1 in San Francisco. And the San Francisco 49ers are a loaded team from top to bottom. On the defensive side, even losing then defensive coordinator, now current Jets head coach Robert Saleh, the defense performed at a top level. When he left into the head coaching job, now Houston Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans, he kept that unit the same or if not better. On the offensive side, with playmakers in Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle, and then adding Christian McCaffrey. So really, all you needed was a quarterback to pretty much put the ball in the playmakers' hands and to make things happen. For whatever reason, it didn't work out for Trey Lance. The 49ers still have Brock Purdy, so we definitely wish them the best until they play us. But talking about the Cowboys, getting Trey Lance. He's clearly going to be our third-string quarterback behind Dak Prescott, behind Cooper Rush. And for all the idiots out there and some of the idiot Cowboys fans who are sitting here that this trade somehow puts pressure on Dak Prescott or it gives the Joneses leverage and contract negotiations with Dak Prescott, people put down the mollies and put down the crack pipe. I can make an argument that Dak Prescott now has even more leverage in the negotiating table because they got Trey Lance. Because Trey Lance, for all intents and purposes, even though he didn't have a lot of playing time, but the little bit of playing time that he did have, he did not play well on top of being injured. So you have a man who's injury prone and who has not played well. How does that put pressure on your starting top paid quarterback? It truly makes no sense. My issue with the Trey Lance trade is this. The Dallas Cowboys clearly have needed running back. Losing Ezekiel Elliott, which is about 2 years too late. The rise of Tony Pollard. You had Dalvin Cook that was available in free agency. If you wanted to go a cheaper option, you could have gotten Kareem Hunt, and you do none of that. And you had a whole offseason to make a small deal. But then as soon as the 49ers demote Trey Lance to the third-string quarterback, you quickly get a trade for this kid. The question that I would have for the Dallas Cowboys organization is this. How in the world does that trade improve the team? How in the world does that trade make the Dallas Cowboys better? How does it get them over the hump? Yes, we have been critical of Dak Prescott and his awful interceptions. But the Trey Lance deal, you already have a capable backup in Cooper Rush who went 4-1 last year. So clearly they're okay at the backup position. How does Trey Lance exactly help out this team? I mean, we just don't see it. He's not going to play. He's not going to be a solid contributor. He's not playing hardly any offense, any specialties. He's not playing any defense. He's not doing anything to contribute to build upon the team's success. So how is this trade helping the team out exactly? Somebody from Dallas needs to reach out to us and let us know, how is this trade going to benefit the team and the purpose of this trade? We're not saying the kid should not have another chance playing in the NFL. You know we are pro athlete. But how? How is this helping out the Dallas Cowboys? And that's the part that I'm really trying to wrap my brain around. Don't understand why this deal was made, the purpose behind the deal. And by the way, you have people taking it personal that the Cowboys released third-string quarterback Will Grier. But my issue with that is it took the Cowboys to get Trey Lance for Will Grier to get us stuff together in the preseason. This is a business, ladies and gentlemen. It's always about improving. So it is what it is. So I'm not really going to shed any tears for Will Grier. He played well in the last preseason game. That was kind of his audition or dress rehearsal for another team. So we hope that he gets it. The Cowboys fans really somehow are up in arms about Trey Lance and now Will Grier. Again, Trey Lance is our third-string quarterback. We're set with our backup quarterback. And then even worst case scenario, Dallas Cowboys fans, really ask yourself this question. If Dak Prescott gets hurt again, Cooper Rush gets hurt, are we really comfortable with Trey Lance in his current form right now? We'd rather take Will Grier than Trey Lance in their current form right now. So again, there is no way, shape, or form that this trade, how does it benefit the team? And that's something that Cowboys fans really gonna have to explain. Somebody at the Cowboys organization, reach out to us. Definitely let us know what was the purpose of making this trade. So, of course, my guys, Lee, Sherrod, BJ, you guys have been reaching out. You guys have been hitting me up, asking what do we think about the Trey Lance trade. So there you have it. So again, if you have any comments and thoughts, please email us at chinchecksportsradio@gmail.com. Once again, chinchecksportsradio@gmail.com. And until the next time, at Chin Check Radio, signing out.